On my trip to Africa, I decided to go to Burghardt Airlines. It took 29 hours and 5 minutes to get there. The price was $728. There were 2 stops in between flights. Landing in Cairo, the hotel I went to was Mercury Cairo Lee Sphinx Hotel. We had a garden view from our hotel. The total cost was $386. I unpacked everything and went straight to bed. The next morning, I went on an 8-hour private tour to the Giza Pyramids and Egyptian Museum. On the tour, I rode a camel. The second thing I did while I was there was ride in a hot air balloon. I floated over the water trying to see any fish down below. Giza is actually a necropolis. A necropolis is a large geographic area containing several groups of small little pharaohs. The pharaohs of the first dynasty and second dynasty were buried at the necropolis. Whenever building the beginning of the construction of the pyramid of Khafra, a village was built here to house the workers on site. Again, it was morning. It was the day I went to Victoria Falls. There, I went whitewater rafting. A guy fell over the boat twice. I was soaked by the time we got off. While at Victoria Falls, I figured out that it creates a border between Zambia and Zimbabwe. I also figured out that it was known as the smoke that thunders. Also, another thing I did while at Victoria Falls was a guided tour of the falls. The guide told us that Victoria Falls is known as the greatest curtain of falling water in the world. The next day I decided to go to Masai Mara National Reserve. There I went on a tour. It's known as one of the finest wildlife destinations in the world. The Mara Triangle is serviced by 2 all-weather airstrips. The altitude is 5,300 feet. While on the tour, I saw antelopes and lions. I also did the wildlife safari through Lake Nakuru. Kobe National Park is the place I visited the next day. I did the Kobe River Game Cruise where I rode on a boat and looked at the animals for 3 hours. It's located in the far north of the country, possible to see the Big Five from there, and over 450 recorded species. I saw an elephant while on the cruise. The next thing I did was get the Kobe experience. I saw giraffes and chimpanzees. The next day, I went to Kakam National Park. I went on the Cape Coast tour. There, I crossed the hanging bridge. It was located in the thick tropical jungle of Kakam National Park. The bridge was designed by a pair of Canadians. It was opened on Earth Day in 1995. The next thing I did was take the Kakam Park tour. I saw a lot of animals. Finally, it was time to go back home. It took 19 hours and 34 minutes to get back. I went to Burghardt Airlines again to leave. That was my trip to Africa.